cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Shot back, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. When you bent and I hop in the ground, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we reach Week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh my goodness, I let the ball go, man.
He's able to get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up
Easy, man. Let the ball go.
As they run the counter play. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Oh, good bait. Good bait.
It's intercepted.
Good bait.
Petrie picks it off.
Good bait.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
It was Brian Cook who made the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Open man there is Collins, complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run here with Pierce.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Now Mills on the bootleg.
He'll buy some time right. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown!
Damian Pierce.
Touchdown number 15 on the year.
And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. We'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Throwing now is Mahomes. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 31. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go play fake. Mahomes. And a
Oh.
big loss here as he's taken down. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll look to throw here. The throw out to Ross. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Off the play fake, Mills.
No.
Again is Cooks, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, here's Pierce.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 5 yards on the play. The drive will continue.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Oh.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Good man, shit. Good
Pass
route.
finds Mechie in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie, 28 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. The Jets continuing to pour it on. They're opening the lead up even further. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Dog.
That's caught by
That's
the big tight end,
impossible.
O.J. Howard. We'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. On 1st and 10, Mills. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
I don't know what he called it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mills now.
That's underneath to Pierce. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the game, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
1st down, they go right back to Pierce. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Now Mills.
Dog, how the hell is this?
O.J. Howard.
Man, catching these balls.
Gets him right to the midfield.
I don't see it.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Play action now, Mills. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Throwing, Mills. That's complete to
Oh, what are you doing here? You just watching, man.
The first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard
watch
line. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 9, Mills. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks, 31 yards.
And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes steps around, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
That's what we call a slow slap.
Hughes able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's a 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God! Come on, man. That don't even look right, man. That don't even look right. That didn't even look right. That didn't even look right at all. That ball was my man head.
That's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense,
She didn't even look right
on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense.
At all.
What you wonder about
Not
is
even a
the team
little
that just
bit.
threw that interception. They've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
On 2nd and goal, Mills forced out to his left, and he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is
It really didn't look right.
He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
3rd and goal, Mills.
And he fires one.
Now let him catch that one.
incomplete.
Goodness gracious. It made the rest of the joint the man catch pure blessings as well. I don't think I've seen a good reception yet, except for the one he just, matter of fact, the one he just had with
Fairbairn for the
Cooks.
Houston field goal try.
The kick by Fairbairn is
That's
good.
the only rest of them was
Extend
a
their
question.
lead even further.
So the interception set
I'm
up
gonna tell
a
you now.
terrific field position.
The real
4
question.
points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a throw here to his running back.
And he goes out right around the 39.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9.
You see the blitz coming.
On the sack. Now it's 3rd down. See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Damn.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd
I didn't even see the man open. I just lost it.
Dante Jackson picks it, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity.
You run it just to make it.
2 yards on the carry there.
Check a box. Yeah, Coach, did we establish the run game? Yeah, Coach, we established the run game.
On play action, Mills.
Look at him.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one.
Let me see if they'll let me challenge it too.
Touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Let me see if they'll let me challenge it.
Everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And
oh,
get about
goodness, you pushed him 4-5.
10 down to the 6. The Texans on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Damian Pierce, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Texans look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. The 71 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Well, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Dances by him.
That good for 19 and a first down. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. Down to about the 45.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game. While they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he drops it incomplete.
That man catch them fucking blessings every time. Every time that man complete a pass, it's how it looks. Just like that. What? Wait, you got the ball.
And you can add another completion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another thing that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Dog.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eric Murray, the ex-Chief, has it. 20! And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, Bob, because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Pierce now up the middle.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Looking to throw his Mills.
Dog, this
And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Oh, man, this man is a clown.
In this league, 2nd year in the NFL, but I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. Now leaving with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Oh my goodness. The man was wide open too. I seen him too. Circle was wide open. Standing right there just waiting.
The Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. And they'll seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
So now after the sack,
still doing sleeping, man.
Needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
What's up?
Buying time to his left.
All right. You ready?
Finding Pierce on a crossing route.
No.
And he'll have it across midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down.
What?
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into
You better shut the hell up, Jack. I woke the fuck up. No, you're not. Oh, you're at your never mind. No, you at your what is it? Ex-mother-in-law's house?
My ex-mother.